In this video, I'll uncover everything you need to know about autophagy, including the benefits it has to offer and, of course, the different methods that you can use in order to induce autophagy in your body. If you have any interest in naturally improving your health, then you've probably come across the topic of autophagy. In the health science community, it's been highly researched over the past many years because of good reasons, because it's been shown to help reduce the risk of disease. It's been shown to help make your body function better on a daily basis. And so in this video, what I'm going to teach you is, first of all, what is autophagy? We're going to talk about the benefits it has to offer, and then the multiple ways that you can actually go in and induce autophagy in your body. But before we get started, I'm Dr. Zarowski, and welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, it's a pleasure to have you here. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification, and be sure to join our notification community. That way I can help you excel your health and your life. Let's go ahead and dive right in with what is autophagy. Let's talk about what the actual definition of it is. It's the consumption of the body's own tissue as a metabolic process occurring during starvation or certain diseases. And there's another definition of it: destruction of damaged or redundant cellular components occurring in the vacuoles within the cell. Now, when you look at these definitions, they sound a little grim, they sound a little daunting. We're seeing words like starvation, we're seeing words like disease. We're thinking, do we really want to use this? And the truth is that there's so many different benefits of autophagy. We're going to get to those in just a moment. First, I want to give a brief overview of how autophagy actually works. Now, first of all, when induced, and I'm saying when induced because we actually have to induce autophagy. I'm going to teach you that in just a moment, but we want to make sure that we're inducing autophagy to get the benefits. When we induce it, here's essentially what's happening. There's the autophagosome that's going to go around and it's going to collect these broken down cellular components. So you can imagine this autophagosome picking up all these pieces. After it does that, it goes and it combines with something called the lysosome. And once it's combined, it essentially goes and recycles these broken down cellular components, making them into new cells, and also it's utilizing them for energy. Now, when we look at the benefits this has to offer, it's truly amazing. And it's just so cool to see something like autophagy where your body's basically going and recycling broken down old parts and utilizing them as building blocks for new cells and new parts, and even for more energy. Let's talk about the benefits it has to offer, because this is so important. Now, when we look at the benefits of autophagy, there's a lot of them. So let's go ahead and start with the mitochondria. Let's talk about the body's energy system. So one of the things it's going to do is it's going to help regulate mitochondria function. Now, due to a lot of oxidative stress that people are coming across on a daily basis, the mitochondria in many cases doesn't function too well. And that's why so many people have chronic fatigue and just a general overall lack of energy. Inducing autophagy is going to help clean up those mitochondria and help them run more efficiently, giving you more energy. It also is going to protect the nervous system against injury and disease. Very important for people who have Alzheimer's in their family, dementia in their family, neurological conditions in their family. So important. It also is going to help improve cognitive function, and it's going to help encourage the growth of new brain cells. Who doesn't want that? Once again, like I said, if you're someone who has different neurological diseases in your family, you want to make sure you're encouraging those brain cells to grow. We also want to make sure that if we're just someone who wants to be able to have more focus and clarity, that we're using ways to induce autophagy as well. It also is going to help with anti-aging and longevity. It's going to support the growth of heart cells, and the studies suggest basically that it's going to help protect against heart disease. And this is so important because heart disease is one of those top killers of people today. It also is going to help boost and balance the immune system. This is also important. If we look at how many people who have hyperimmunity, people who are going around allergy-ridden, skin rashes, all this stuff, their immune systems are shot, their gut is shot. Using fasting in order to help balance the immune system and improve immunity is going to be so powerful. Next thing we want to do here is remove pathogens and toxins from the cell. We live in a very, very toxic world today and all these toxins bioaccumulate in the body. Using these methods can help clear them out. It also is going to help protect the DNA. And then lastly, and probably most importantly for a lot of us, it's going to help fight against disease. If you're someone who has cancer in your family, if you're someone who has neurological diseases in your family, fasting and autophagy is an absolute must. It is so important. The research shows again and again that this natural method will help reduce the risk of these diseases. And you know, if you've seen your family go through this, you certainly don't want to. I know that I've seen many of my family members go through cancer, go through dementia, and it's horrible. It's horrible to not only have to live through, but it's also horrible to watch. So we'll make sure that we're using these methods. Now let's go ahead and talk about how we can do it, because this is very important. We would need to know how to induce autophagy. First on our list is going to be fasting, and many of you know about this. So when we look at the research of how fasting can induce autophagy, basically what the research is showing us is that for the best results, it's going to start at about 24 hours. So you're going to have to fast for about 24 hours and then move forward from there. And so if we want the best results with autophagy, think of 24 hours plus. A lot of people go and do 3-day fast, 4-day fast, 7-day fast. That's where you're going to get the absolute most benefit. I'm going to move on, but I'll circle back to fasting and tell you how you can actually get better results in shorter fasting hours. Now, the next here is the ketogenic diet. You want to get keto adapted. There's some studies that suggest the ketosis can cause starvation-induced autophagy. A lot of people are following the ketogenic diet today for a lot of good reasons, and it's helping them improve their quality of life and improve their health overall. Now, if we use the ketogenic diet, it also can help induce autophagy according to some of the new research. The next here is exercise. Basically, what they found is that those who exercise have higher autophagy-related markers of gene activity. So what this basically is saying is if you're someone who has exercised on a regular basis, let's say 5 days a week for 5, 10 plus years, essentially you're going to have higher amounts of autophagy-related markers of gene activity. And so exercising we know is good, but if you're exercising on the regular, it's even better. We're also going to look at exercise as a way to help induce autophagy in another way. One study suggests that exercise induces autophagy in multiple organs, muscles, the liver, pancreas, and adipose tissue. And so when we take these different methods and we combine them together, we're going to get the best results. And that's where I'm going to circle back to fasting. So if we are fasting and we're doing the ketogenic diet and we're exercising, you're going to be able to actually induce autophagy in a much shorter period of time. There's some research that suggests that some people are able to do it in 14, 16 hours. And so utilizing multiple methods in order to induce autophagy, stacking those natural methods, you're going to get better results even from there. So we want to make sure that not only do we utilize fasting, but some of these other methods in order to help induce autophagy. Now, if you want to learn more about fasting, ketogenic diet, exercise, I'll put links to resources in the description below. I have a complete guide to fasting, a complete guide to the ketogenic diet, and they're going to help you get the best results when you want to induce autophagy. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section down below. Also, if you want to learn more about exercise, fasting, how to reverse health conditions, proper supplementation, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and that way you'll be alerted every time a brand new fresh piece of health content is released. Other than that, check out my other videos over here that are going to help you improve your health, and I'll see you in the next video.